Oh, what's good everybody? I am bringing you what I believe is the best leveling build for Warrior, but before we get into it, speaking about leveling, this is the leveling build. If anyone is interested in the complete guide, how to level step by step, the most efficient way, speed run, or the safest way, anything you want, please head out to RestedXP to get amazing layout, to get everything is just top notch. I will have a link in the pinned comment section, so that would mean a lot to me if you would just simply click through the link, take a look what it offers. There's a free version, there's also a paid version. It's up to you which you want to get, and yeah. Anyways, straight to the video. This is the 200 Warrior. I played the same build from level 25 to, I will probably play it until level 40 and they change the build for rating, but this is strictly leveling. I did dungeon grind only with a group, pretty much stable group. Obviously with Feral it would be the best, but we didn't have one. But even without the Feral, you can still do so much as Warrior, especially two-hander. There is no new runes since from the phase 2, since most of them, or the main ones, did not get discovered yet. And also, I will also cover the topic when they will, when the Warrior bros, or if I will stumble upon the new runes. If I will discover something, I will definitely cover it and make a video about it. But anyways, we are using a Frenzied Assault glyph, or the rune on the pants for attack speed 200. On gloves, we are using the Endless Rage for more rage. I did not believe this rune will be good, but it actually really is. And on the chest piece, we are losing Flagellation, especially from level 32, since we get access to Berserker Stance. By the way, Warrior Quest for Berserker Stance is the worst system or just, I don't know, layout I've ever seen. It is absolutely horrendous. Because there are so many warriors trying to get the quest and that it bugs out. If someone steps on the platform, a whole lot of pain. Yeah. Good luck to everyone who's gonna try it and trying to get it. But yeah, we are swapping. We are basically stunning out in our battle stance. We charge in and get the rage up. We also battle shout and commanding shout. Commanding shout is the new shout for this phase. It's a book drops in Scarlet Monastery Graveyard from the last boss. It gives stamina to the group. We are basically like baby priests, mini priests. We give because of the stamina buff, it helps a lot. Apparently it stacks. I did not get a chance to test it with priest, but it's pretty neat. So charge, battle stance, pop sweeping strikes, swap the berserker stance, and go with whirlwind and then cleave. Simple as that. Do this back and forth. If you have a lot of if you have big pool and there's a lot of like melee mobs, which most are, you have a problem with that pool. You can use Thunderclap, you can use a Demo Shout, Demoralizing Shout, it also helps the debuffs. And also I just finished my grind session after 29 hours, so excuse me if I'm fried. So this is just a little showcase. Big ups to my boys in the group. Because they went even more than me, I think, or about the same. They yeah. I didn't think they have what it takes pretty much for this grind. But I also stream every day on Twitch. I will have the link in the pinned comment section as well if you guys are interested in my journey, seeing it every day. I'm live every day. I will also focus on Melee Hunter. Some of you may know I've been focusing on that class since phase 1. I did get the build ready before the phase 1 even released, before the game released. And now in the phase 2, getting sweet runes. Sweet love for Melee Hunters, so I cannot wait to cover that too. I will talk about Consumables right later, and I will have a separate video. There is a so-called sleeping bag. It will give you rested XP, as well as XP increase times 3 if you sleep in the bag for 3 minutes. It's thanks 3 times. It's a permanent buff, basically. It's a 3-hour cooldown, that item itself, so if you die, and you will lose the buff. That's why you want to have a group that has this bag, so you can rotate. Not everyone uses the bag at the same time. You just rotate just in case someone dies. Main stats, we're focusing on the strength, stamina. We also want to throw in some agility for crit chance, which, I mean, some items are. Although most items in Scarlet Monastery are just pure strength and stamina, which is totally fine, especially for two-hander. But yeah, this is just showcase, like I said. I'm gonna take you in the video. This is also, by the way, I'm not sure my Ravager if it was fully leveled up here. Also, a lot of mobs disarm, so you will see low damage. But yeah, I'll take you straight to the game, and we can talk about some stuff. So let's show the talents. I'm at level 37, right before 38, actually 100% XP as you can see. But you have the full deck out from level 25 build. Some of you may have seen it. It's right there. It's from the phase 1. I was rocking this build for PvE, for raiding. But I was just continuing with the points in here in 200 spec for damage increase, sweeping strikes, and then X spec. You can see in my stream boards that I was using sword while having these points there, but that's because I was planning to get Ravager from Scarlet Monastery, aka Herod, the boss from Armory, right here. It's X. And this is the best for PvE, because it gives you crit chance. And if you stack it with here, this one right here, Cruelty, it's just crazy good. You can see unbuffed on 15% without any buffs. No world buff, nothing else. None of that, right? So it's wild. Also, the headpiece is pretty crazy with 1% crit chance. But this is the standard setup. I will put the last 3 points in here, and then I will probably either stay and farm with this setup until I get a good dual wield. Mainly Stranglethorn, Veil, the new PvP zone for the epic mace as an offhand, but I already have something ready in my bag. But yeah, so this is the Scarlet. This was the talents. This is the gear from Scarlet Monastery. I was using the BFD set piece. I have it in my bag, but just the set piece from this Twilight Avengers. Amulet from the first boost in BFD. Shoulders from Scarlet Monastery, but you can go with any strength stamina or just strength agility. I was running that too for DPS if you're not a tanking. PvP cloak. We got the set piece here, double set piece right now, attack power because I changed the headpiece, but hit chance is very important. Strength, stamina, regular wrists. Gloves here have all the trio, the trinity. The belt, strength, stamina is from the dungeon as well. Like Scarlet Monastery is so much gear for us, it's insane. And the pens here I'm using is strength, agility. I could also use these from Westfall, but Hero that does drop pretty insane 20 strength, 10 stamina. Kind of waiting for that. The boots here, I believe I'm in these stands. The boots here, set ones again. Now the rings here, these are the reason why you see me wear these two, even though it says unique. It says unique for the level, for the given level. But if you have like difference between level, you can see here it's level 18, here's 25, sorry 28. You can use them both. Same goes for dual wield. You can use sword from level 28 and sword from level 25. That's also possible as a dual wield. So I believe these are gonna be the base. Obviously, I have the level 38 version that I will actually equip in a bit. It's in my bank, so I need to get it from the bank. Also, I will have this trinket for level 40. So this is the next up. Free stamina, restore HP. I can see this being pretty useful in the new raid. Now, this trinket is from BFD. It seems to be the best in slot even in this phase, but we shall see. They might change some stuff. Bow here is BFD strength, the classic. You can also get like agility from, I believe, auction house or from the reputation, which gives you like 2 agi, 3 agi, I'm not sure. Not too bad. Gives you stamina, so good for PvP. And then we got Ravager. I used to run Hydra from BFD, the epic sword. You can also run Fathom Blade. Fathom Blade is amazing AoE. It procs pretty often, so... And also, of course, gives you hit chance. I don't have it right now. So I believe I sold it. And yeah, that's pretty much the gear. The runes we're using on the chest piece, Flagellation, like because Raging Blow got nerfed, Quick Strike for 200 got nerfed. Both are pretty dog. The only reason the Quick Strike would be good, or the only scenario where Quick Strike would be good, is with Feral for Wild Strikes, because it's extra procs for Wild Strikes. But I'm a big fan of Flagellation, especially at 32 level. You will get access to your Berserker Rage, and that procs, you know, Flagellation buff right here. So you have 2 procs of Flagellation, Blood Rage, and then Berserker Rage. This is 30-second cooldown only. This is 1 minute, so you can rotate it pretty easily. You have it pretty good uptime for this one. I will even go as far and say this might be nerfed. 25% damage increase is pretty cracked. Right. The gloves here, Endless Rage. Big fan of this one. More rage from any enemy should heal. Because we don't really have anything we could use. Like, Victory Rush should be solo leveling. If you don't do dungeon grind, you quest in open world, I would definitely go Victory Rush, because this will carry or sustain going from mob to mob. Definitely. We'll probably do it on my alt warrior like that. And on the pants, it's pretty straightforward. Only one possible, Frenzied Assault, because Consumed by Rage also got nerfed. Warrior got, you know, nerfed across the board, but Warrior was pretty wild, so why not? Yeah, it is what it is. This is the only glyph you would use on dual wield. And that's why I like 200 more, because we have like, I would say just 200 has better runes for the leveling, in my opinion. Frenzied Assault, it goes pretty well. Especially later on, if you want to go full fury with flurry here, attack speed, that would stack really well. But that will be for a different video. So these were the runes on our gear. The consumables, you can use the agility potion, you can use the strength potion. These should be pretty cheap by now, because it's gonna help you leveling much better. And then armor here is pretty good too. Since we didn't really run with the tank, me and Shreds, both warriors, we were like DPS specs. Extra HP pretty useful. HP potion, the classic, and mainly rage potions. I need to restack up on them, but they should be pretty cheap too. You should get some dynamites from engineering. I got some explosive sheep. Shout out to Hell Bezos, he gave me these. Food buff, classic stamina. And if you want to go spicy dice, you can go with free action potion if there are any CC in the dungeon. Which, by the way, Scarlet Monastery is a lot of CC. It's crazy. Especially Ryberry, I believe it is. Wild. Some wipes did happen. And I believe we covered about everything. The rotation, once again, I'm just gonna repeat it. You start with battle stance with your charge. You will pop sweeping strikes into berserker stance and whirlwind, and then spam your life with cleave. Obviously, you should have uptime on your both belly shout right here, and also commanding shout. And commanding shout is the new book that drops from Scarlet Monastery Graveyard last boss. Pretty high drop chance. You should get it pretty easily. 26 stamina, that's 260 HP, I believe, so that's really good. Now, if there is more melees in the group, you should also use Thunder Armor. I usually throw in like 2 stacks. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. Professions, I go with Blacksmithing, because the Blacksmithing headpiece, the epic one from Raid, should be pretty damn wild. My Atlas is bugged, but later on I can show it or throw a link in the comment section if anyone is interested. Or you can just search it on Wowhead. And then I have engineering, that's for dynamites mainly, for AoE and just parsing because I like to parse, which is kind of weird because I'm playing Dwarf. But you know what? Short Kings on top, baby. That's how it is. That's how it is. And yeah, we'll see if you have any stones from for the raid with hit chance like we had in BFD. And that would be pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section below. I would be happy if you do. And good luck with the grind. Thank you very much for watching. Until then, take it easy and peace.